What is going on, everybody? RetroCorrupt here, and today we are back with another episode of Persona 5 Royale. As you can see, we are full on health and SP, because I took the time off camera to leave the palace and advance a couple days ahead and come back into the palace. So instead of showing you guys all that, I just decided to just leave that out and continue kind of where we left off in the palace and try to find our way closer to Kamoshida's treasure. So let's get started. Okay, we're gonna start by taking down this guy over here in this room. So it looks like some of the higher level shadows spawn back, so I'm gonna try to avoid them at all costs. Because you guys remember our last encounter, it wasn't too good. That's what pretty much killed us off. That was an easy one. But let's see what else is in this room, because I can check these books over here, see if there's any books we can grab.
How suspicious.
Alright, let's ambush this shadow over here. So I ended up grabbing a book off that shelf in the other room, which seems to be what we needed to do, because those books are keys in the castle later on. So it's good that we check every room to see if we can grab anything. Okay, so this shadow is weak to fire. We can hold them up. Let's just go for an all-out attack. Never get tired of these windscreens. On to the next one.
All right. Show me your true form.
Let's ambush this guy over here. Seems like we've just about knocked every shadow out in these rooms. What seems to be left is just the higher level ones. I'm not entirely sure if I want to take on those. Let's baton pass it to Lady On. Get them all down and proceed with an all-out attack again. Very, very easy battles. Oh, how did he not see me? Alright, time for this ambush. Let's go. I believe he was right in front of the next book we're about to pick up. Okay, Pixie's up. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these shadows are very easy. We're gonna baton pass it to, what was it, Lady On? Yep. She has their weakness. And we'll all out attack. Yeah, let's all out attack. The next hold up we get, I might just ask for money. But for this one, we're just gonna end them. What is that, like the 4th windscreen in a row for Lady On? Well, it looks like there's a chest just ahead of this shadow, so I guess we're gonna ambush him and take him on. Yeah, let's, hopefully he doesn't, straight up kill us. Well, his strength is fire, so I'm not gonna use fire on him when it comes to that. Yeah, he does not take much damage like at all. So, yeah, maybe this wasn't the best move, but I kind of want to see what's in that chest. Okay. I mean, as long as we make it out of here, if we make it out of here, we should be able to heal everyone else. He's resistant. I forgot. I should do this melee. Oh, so what does that mean? Oh, is this new?
Nice one. They're at your mercy.
Okay, so I got a trophy for that. That's interesting.
You're the best.
Oh, okay. That was pretty cool. What do I want to do? Let's see if this works.
Words aren't getting through.
Okay, so our only option is just to all-out attack him.
Okay, guys.
So what we want to do is try to get him into that new stance where he's like hunched over. Then we should be able to get
Step forward.
stronger attacks off. Oh, we leveled up 1207. But yeah, as I said before, I'm gonna try to avoid those because they pretty much one-hit us, which is not good. So I'm gonna grab this chest, heal up, and then get on to the next battle. Okay, now this should be the last book to open up a secret passageway. Yep, there it is. That's a secret little room, huh? Okay, and it looks like we're fighting a shadow that just ran up on us in that little secret room. Oh, what's going on here? That's new.
Oh, is that?
32.
What's up with
What?
that one?
What was
Mumbling
that?
to itself, but it's not making any moves.
Be careful. If my prediction is correct, that one's a bit problematic for us.
All right, then I'll go take care of it.
Interesting.
Just be careful.
So that. Okay.
Hell!
It started moving
So-
after we attacked it. Looks like it's exactly what I expected. Once
What
we
is
take
it? You gonna
down-
say?
Hey, you two, watch this.
Okay, so they're just gonna. So they're just gonna. This is like a tutorial. Oh, okay. So it's like a chain reaction.
I'll explain later. Focus on the battle for now.
Okay, that's cool. Well, that was a cool new little shadow enemy we just encountered. They seem to just be like special enemies that'll pop up and they'll drop you an item. Okay. So what is the weak spot? It's weak to lightning. Okay. So I'm not even gonna bother attacking it because it won't attack us if we don't attack it. And once I get to the weakness, I'm gonna end it like this. And then this should end it. And then explode on everything around it. Okay. So this is completely new. This was not in Persona 5, the original, I believe. Definitely wasn't in
This is amazing.
this part. That's cool. Okay, so now our path is through this gate. But I'm not trying to attack that shadow, so I'm just gonna try to avoid him completely. Use the metal we just grabbed. Hurry up, open the door, and hopefully he won't start
Alright.
chasing us, because that won't be good. And now we are entering this very open room, which scares me that this might be a boss fight. Let's see. And just as I suspected, this is gonna be
this would
a
happen.
boss fight.
Well, we don't have a choice. Let's take
Let's-
it down.
Let's hope this is gonna be too difficult. Okay, so he's getting the first attack. Oh no, he's just gonna charge
He's
up.
trying to
Okay,
do something. It's important to guard if you think you're in danger.
okay. So Morgana said guard. We're all gonna guard because this guy just charged up a hit. Okay. So now we'll attack. We're not sure what his weaknesses are. He probably doesn't have any. But I guarantee he has a strength that he's resistant to. Yep, okay, so don't use thunder on him. Or fire, okay. So he's composed.
You're mine.
He's probably, after this round of attacks, he's probably just gonna charge up again, and then we'll just take a full guard against him. Yep, okay, so he's charging up. So we're just gonna guard. I wish I can see. I wish I can see who he's attacking, so I don't have to guard with everyone. But I'm just gonna play it safe.
Don't get cocky.
Yep.
Damn it. I don't have much health left.
Relax, Morgan. You'll be fine.
I won't
Can we finish him off this round?
lose.
Melee. Melee. Is he done? No, not yet. Yeah, he's composed, so we're gonna get another round off him. Okay. So he wasn't too difficult. Oh, I didn't use melee there, but it worked. I didn't even have to waste SP. For a boss, that was not too tough. I feel like the red aura guys are harder than that. Okay, so there's a shadow right in this room. And I can
reveal your
ambush
true
him.
form.
Let's see what's in this room. That's hidden. Probably another book to grab.
The first move is ours.
Persona! Go down!
This should be easy. Although my SP is looking pretty low. Oh, speaking of low, I forgot Morgana
It's not over
has
yet.
like no health. So after the battle, I'll heal him up. He'll be fine. Okay, so that was a mistake.
Should have done it.
I'll just do that then.
Persona! Let's go!
Attack him. Oh, so they're weak to. I probably should have looked at that before. Instead of just automatically kicking out Morgana. Let's talk. Let's get some money. Okay. Almost 1,000 yen. I feel like that's pretty
Let's pull
good.
back for now.
I'll take it. Okay, so we just went into this suspicious room that was all covered up by some vines. And Morgana's talking about a will seed.
Distortions?
I'm not
Coalesce
even sure what this
into
is.
will seeds?
Should
This
I
is
try
weird.
explaining that again?
Just forget it. That's a will seed. Moving on.
So, what do we do with it?
We take it. It may not be as prized as a treasure, but it's still quite the rare find. Making it ours
Okay.
will only do us good.
Is it really okay to take it?
So what does it do?
Nothing shitty better happen when you take it. Like some trap going off, or we all end up cursed.
I mean, I'm curious. I'll take it. Red West suit. Okay. So is it just like an item that boosts
The
us
will
or
seed
something?
is ours.
So now we are outside, and our goal is to get into that tower because that's where the treasure is
There's a dangerous one up
that we
ahead.
believe. So, but all these enemies out here, they're high level. So, okay, I finally found where the grapple to. I was so confused for a minute. So we just avoided all those guys just like that. That was very useful. Yeah, so Morgana was talking about he could sense a will seed, so I crawled through a little space, went outside the tower, and it looks like we found ourselves the second will seed of the castle. So every palace is said to have 3 seeds, and this is our second one, which is pretty cool. I wonder where the last one is. And I believe it said these recover
Yes,
some
that's a second will
SP.
seed.
So we should be able to fight along here, which is pretty cool. So we are now in the tower, making our way through, and the distortion seems to get crazier when you get closer to his treasure. So this is a good sign we're really heading in the right direction. And I feel like at a very good pace as well, which is always good. And we're just gonna try to sneak up
Show
on the
me your
shadow
true
right
form.
here. And there's a chest nearby too, so we're gonna grab that, of course. I don't remember this. I don't remember fighting this one yet.
Go down.
Hopefully. Okay, so she blocks things. Nice. So, oh, is she weak to this? Okay, sweet.
Scary how good I am.
This persona seems interesting. I'm gonna try to take this one. Why not? This persona looks cool.
That one looks pretty gloomy, but don't overthink it. Just go say hi.
Okay. So, what if we lose Scar and is permanent? Just get it. Okay, so all I got was an item. I messed up the dialogue apparently. So, depending on what type of enemy they are, they have certain dialogues you should choose so you can get on their good side and, get what you are looking for. So, okay, we're about to ambush this shadow right here. And if it's that same shadow we encountered earlier, oh, this one's cool too. Okay. I'm gonna try to take this one as well.
Go down.
She's gonna be weak to this, isn't she? Okay.
Cool, Joker.
Yeah, when you get like that animation, you know that shadow's gonna be weak to your attack.
Looking cool, Joker.
So let's see if we can talk this one into getting the power. Okay. So she just roasted us. Interesting. Oh, okay. So I guess you can get roasted. I mean, that was worth a shot. That was a cool looking shadow.
Okay. Reveal
Let's
your true
ambush the
form.
shadow right here. Let's see what these shadows look like. Oh, is that a poison? It is.
That shadow is crazy.
Okay, so
It's weak to fire skills.
okay, so I'm just gonna melee them for now until I get over to Lady Arm, and then I'm gonna try to. I'm not even gonna bother wasting SP right now, so I'm just gonna use it right on this guy, which should knock him out. Yep, you get one more. I can melee him, and they should all die, right? Okay, that was fire. She's almost dead.
Only one more. Let's go.
Just, yeah, melee. Boom.
A
Okay, that was easy.
spectacular victory.
That's a good way to conserve your SP as well. I really like that.
Okay.
So now I can like last longer in the
Okay,
palace
we're
and not
done.
have to keep
Let's go.
leaving to like regenerate or wasting items as well.
Show me
Let's
your
ambush
true
this
form.
guy right here. And there's a high tier enemy right next to him, so I hope you don't get
Persona. This isn't it.
get triggered by this battle.
I don't see a weakness.
So this guy don't have a weakness that we know of, right? I have a feeling this is not
Go
gonna work.
down.
He's gonna be oh no, he is weak to it.
We're all knocked down.
Serves you right.
Okay, he looks pretty cool. I guess I'm a sucker for wings. I think if you have like wings, it's very cool. So let's see if we can get him. Okay, so I feel like all these shadows up in this palace area, they're just gonna roast us and
Nice work, team.
give us a little item. So it's all good. We'll get a new persona soon enough. We are on a quest to find a shadow that has
I'll reveal
a
your
key
true
on
form.
them, which more than likely is going to be a high level shadow, which
Ravage them.
sucks because
Looking cool, Joker.
usually one battle against them is pretty much our last battle.
Looking cool,
But
Joker.
I'll just have to use my third eye ability to see which enemy is holding the key. It'll be indicated by like a golden like glow. So it'll be easy to find.
Okay.
Just taking them down might be
They were too weak to bother with.
maybe a whole different story.
See it.
Yep, that's the guy over there. He doesn't have the red glowing aura on him, so maybe he
Show
isn't
me your
that
true
difficult.
form.
But let's ambush this guy right here. Oh, there's a lot of enemies here.
Go down.
She's weak to this. Yeah, with this many enemies here, I feel like getting them all down and then just doing an all-out attack is probably best for
Cool, Joker.
like XP purposes. What are they weak to?
You do a
Just
baton pass. You might be able to hit their weakness.
okay. Yep. So fire. And we're gonna baton pass it right over to Lady On. And it looks like I am out of. Wow, that. So she just one hits them. Jesus. These guys are sloppy.
You're so gorgeous, Panther.
Okay, so I wanted her as a persona before, so let's see if I can do it now. Okay. So I think I did it correctly this time. Okay, so now we just got a new persona. That's pretty cool.
Show me your true
Let's
form.
ambush this gold guy over here. Let's see what he is talking about. Okay, so he
It's weak to
is gonna be.
Let's go for that.
Okay, so I gotta get Luigi to hit him. So Joker, all I have left from him is to just pretty much just a melee, or use my gun because I have literally no SP with him. Okay, so with a weakness, this guy shouldn't be too difficult with all out attack. Let's see how much damage this does.
Okay, guys.
Definitely won't kill. Okay, so that does close to nothing. Yeah, let's see if I can put him to sleep. Let's see if this hits. And it worked. Okay. So these moves help. Okay, so now I'm just gonna use my HP move. This should do a decent amount of damage, right? Okay. Attack up. I'm not too scared. Let's hit him with this. Oh, and Ryuji's gonna get a hit off before this guy even touches us. This is definitely easy. I'll just all out attack one more time. This should be it. Without even getting touched. Oh wow. Let's melee. Hopefully this kills. Okay. And now that is it. That was not difficult at all. That was pretty easy. And he did drop that key. And we are all level 8 now. That's nice. This has Morgana. I believe he's still level 7. Okay, so now time to jump attack the guy with the actual key. And let's ambush him instead of us getting ambushed. Okay.
Another one of these?
That shadow has a lot of health. This'll be a pain.
Maybe I should have
I
actually.
taught you how to strike your opponent's weaknesses. If you could
Yes, you
blind it
did.
or put it to sleep, you'd have an easier time doing real damage to it.
Okay, so the goal is to.
No.
Yeah. I have no SP, so I'm just gonna melee attack him. Should I even bot? I should actually heal Morgana. I'm gonna heal myself here. Yeah, he has the weakness of the lightning. We can hold him up. All out attack. And with Lady on, I'm gonna try to put him to sleep so we can get some technical attacks off. Let's hope this works. Don't dodge. Okay. He did not dodge. I have a decent amount of HP. I'm just gonna hit him with this. Why
All according to plan.
not? Ooh. Oh, he's just gonna do his attack up. I'm just gonna let the melee attack him. Let him use his SP. Let's hit him with the weak spot. An all-out attack and a Lady on melee should finish him off. And we don't even get hit once, right? Oh, that actually finished him off. Okay, Ryuji, I see you with the attack boost must have been serious when he leveled up. Okay, so this is gonna end this trip at the palace. I ended up dying to that other enemy, so I had to like restart before I got the 2 keys, and getting them was more difficult than the first run. So now I don't feel confident at where my allies are standing, so I'm just gonna head out of the palace and then go back the next day or maybe the day after and try to infiltrate once again and get the treasure. Okay, now we are finally back. I've left the palace. I believe a couple days have passed, and now we are finally back to where we've left off. And I planned on ambushing that shadow. Okay, yeah, he just spawned back. I want to ambush him.
Treasure
This
chest
is the
spotted.
guy
Let's open it.
that
I'll
killed
reveal
us
your
before.
true
I don't
form.
even know how, but I think he did like an attack all move, and it pretty much just wiped us all out, which is pretty surprising.
Looking cool,
So
Joker.
I did not plan on having that happen again. Oh, no way. I know.
That should have done it.
Yeah, it was this guy too, because obviously, I don't remember what he's weak to. Can I just put him to sleep real quick? I can.
Weapon persona.
So yeah, let's hit him with this. Oh, he's weak to that anyway. Okay. Yeah, that guy did like an attack on and it just completely annihilated us, which is pretty depressing. But we are back. Full health and just about full SP before that battle.
True form.
Yeah, let's ambush this guy right here.
Now's our chance to strike.
Now that we know what he is weak to, it should not be too hard. I'll just baton pass it over to Ryuji. I believe I have my own lightning
Looking
ability,
cool, Joker.
so I should put that on.
Not over yet.
Cause there's that one ability I don't really use, so
You did it.
I might as well just replace it with this lightning ability. All the time. Very easy. Once you have a bunch of SP, these battles are pretty much nothing. Okay, and it looks like we have encountered Kamoshida where he's been chilling out at.
Okay, let's go.
We're in the same room as him. Yeah, you don't even know we're here. So we're in the same room. There he is down there. Okay. So oh yeah, the treasure is right here. This is very interesting. We're pretty much at the end. That makes me even more mad that I died. Like, how did I die? We are now entering the treasure room.
What is this place? Holy shit! That treasure
Wow, that's
thing's
crazy. We
gotta
found
be
it.
here.
I feel like our pacing is great too.
Hey, what is this? It's floating in the air.
It's his distortion
That's the treasure.
of the treasure.
We
Yep.
finally found it. Just hold on a second. I was planning on telling you more once we made it this far. Simply finding the
That man
treasure
always
isn't
has
enough.
secrets.
We'll need to make it materialize before we can steal it.
What do you mean?
Desires have no physical form by nature. Hence, we'll first need to make the real person aware that their desires are in fact a treasure. Once they're conscious that their desires might be stolen, the treasure will finally show itself.
But how do we do that?
We warn
Calling
them.
card.
Tell them they're going to steal your heart.
So we're gonna
Okay.
send a calling card? Oh, that's totally what a Phantom Thief would do!
Yes, sir.
Once we do that, the
about to
treasure
get
will
real
appear
now.
for certain.
That again? Either way, sounds like it's worth giving it a shot.
Our infiltration route is secure. All that's left now is to pump out a calling card in reality, then come back to take the treasure.
Okay, so
This is it,
I
huh?
essentially came back just to find the treasure, and now I have to leave the palace to go do the calling card now.
the
Which,
spirit?
it's unfortunate, but
Once we send out the calling card, there will be no turning back. Just let me know when you're ready. We'll head back to the hideout and send out that calling card.
okay. I think this is the perfect cliffhanger to end this video off on. We have finally made it to the treasure room of Kamoshida's palace. So all that's left to do is just go into the real world, send out the calling card, and we'll essentially be taking Kamoshida down, and we'll be done with him. This is like as furthest as I made it in the original Persona 5, so like everything after this is like brand new to me. So it's gonna be a fun ride. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This was kind of a fun one. As always, if you enjoyed, please consider dropping a like, comment, and subscribing to stay tuned for more Persona 5 Royale content. Thank you guys.